I like characters who overcome, who are pushed against the wall, broken, grieving, and find their way forward.
In Those Who Wish Me Dead, Angelina Jolie's character Hannah is part of an elite firefighting force that jumps out of planes, serving as the first responders in wildland fires.
Action.
The adrenaline junkie is still healing from a tragedy when she comes across a traumatized young boy and sets out to save him from two relentless killers.
We see some of the trauma that these elite group of individuals must go through because you can't save every life. How did you dig in to sort of portraying that on the screen?
Well, I don't have the same grief that she has, but I have my own loss, my own trauma. You know, I think we all within our characters dug into those parts that made it real for us.
Can I help you?
Medina Senghore, who plays the wife of the local sheriff, draws upon her unusual career path as a former patent attorney.
Have you ever done an action film like this?
Only in my head, only in my imagination.
So you were this high-powered corporate attorney, and you had been educated at some of the country's most elite universities, and you decided to give that up to go into this profession where, let's face it, the chances that you would be acting in a film with Angelina Jolie are, 1 in a million.
Absolutely. I followed this path because it was something I loved my entire life, but didn't think it was a career I could pursue.
I love you.
And I really did it out of the passion and the love, and honestly never expected that I'd be sitting here. I just feel very fortunate.
She was inspired to pursue her passion by her mother, a public school teacher.
And then when she retired, she kept teaching. She kept finding ways to teach. Either she would volunteer or she would work part-time. And I watched her and I said, I want a career that even when I'm done, I can't stop.
Run! Both Jolie and Senghore portray strong, powerful women.
Well, I'm just lucky, I guess.
They propel the film forward, and they're complex.
Oftentimes when somebody says, oh, this person is so strong, well, that they don't often talk about how did they become so strong?
Yes.
And very often it's something that broke us, something that hurt us, something that, where we had to kind of find that in us to grow stronger.
Something working mothers can relate to, especially during the pandemic.
What's it been like as a working mom throughout all of this?
Well, I haven't been working very, very much through all of this. I mean, I've been a working mom.
Yeah, that is work.
That is where there's work. And, I try to have my meetings and my briefings, and I try to do some writing,
But you also got to supplement the virtual homework that they're getting.
I'm really not very good at all of that. Fortunately, my kids are old enough and they're extremely capable. So where I fail, they fill in. We're a team.
For the past 2 decades,
the international community has to step up and do more.
Angelina Jolie has also teamed up with the United Nations Refugee Agency, work that's as meaningful as ever during this global crisis.
What the pandemic did was it kind of exposed all that was already broken. And we see how we shouldn't be this vulnerable. We shouldn't have people this dependent on aid. We shouldn't have conflicts that are raging for 20 years. We shouldn't have this lack of diplomacy in this area or people so susceptible to famine in this area. We really have to all look around us and reevaluate who's doing what, how things are being managed, and what more we can do and come together as a global community.
So they made this film before the pandemic, but I found that the themes of survival and redemption resonate even more now. Those Who Wish Me Dead will be released in the U.S., in theaters, and on HBO Max this Friday.
Interesting title. Tyler Perry's in this movie,
Tyler
too.
Perry's in it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say what he does, but
Yes.
not a good guy.
I'm not either.
Not a good guy? He's a good guy in real life.
He is in real life.
Good guy plays bad guy.
All right, Vlad, thank you very much.